For electronic engineering students, it is highly important to attain appropriate and quality electronic components in developing their project. Selecting the right electronic component is one of the most critical and challenging aspects of product design. It is important to select the proper electronic components that are compatible with the set parameters and requirements of the project that you are working on. In this video, we will be discussing how to purchase electronic components and where to buy them. Selecting components for your design involves noting their parameters, which is highly important in purchasing components. This includes looking at the data sheet of the particular components that you are planning to use and taking note of the number code of each component if necessary. Component parameters should be observed. These parameters include the electrical parameters, the mechanical parameters, and environmental parameters. The electronic parameters are computed in product designing to achieve the desirable output. These computations are the basis of selecting components available in the market. Electrical parameters include voltage, current, power, accuracy, response time, speed, resolution, etc. The mechanical parameters involve the dimensions, packaging, and weight of the components. This plays an important role in product designing as it affects the size constraints and compactability of the project. Environmental parameters are also very important, should be known beforehand and be considered carefully. You should know the range of temperature your product will see, then take the worst-case analysis and do the selection. Likewise for other parameters. Properly check the operating storage temperature, humidity, pressure, vibration range, and its effect on the part performance. Missing this consideration may lead to field surprises like field failures or bad performance. We will always encounter different shops where we can purchase these components, but we need to make sure that we are purchasing in the wisest way possible through the following purchasing strategies. Anticipate new suppliers. Since electronic components are really on demand, there are lots of booming suppliers which can provide us these components. We should be able to distinguish sellers which will give us high-quality components. Let us not be overwhelmed with the number of suppliers providing us these components, but let us think critically whether it is worth it to buy from these shops. Find the right fit. We may be purchasing from one supplier only, but it is never wrong to look for more suppliers which can give us products which have better quality, and sometimes have a cheaper price. It is best to study about your suppliers because they are the ones to help you use the right electronic components. Bulk up your orders. Since most electronic components are widely used, it will be a challenge for the buyer to purchase components one at a time. It is best to order your components in bulk, especially those which are commonly used. There are lots of suppliers which provide cheaper prices for bulk orders, so make the best choice in terms of your current and future use. Plan upfront. When purchasing, make sure that you have the complete list of components you need to buy. Make sure to double-check to avoid mistakes and inadequate supply of components. Ensure that your purchases are aligned with the demand of your projects before purchasing. Electronic components are always on demand as it is always needed and always used. There are lots of ways on how to purchase these components, either from physical stores or from online stores. Lanka Microelectronic is a global electronic components distributor. A variety of channels of electronic component supply is their superiority. Industrial integrated circuit is their main business. For the best service and customers most conveniently purchase, they also offer bill of material list quote and supply, including resistors, capacitors, diode, transistor, LEDs, connectors, and many more. DigiKey is one of the fastest growing distributors of electronic components in the world. DigiKey was a pioneer in the mail order catalog business and a key resource for design engineers. Today DigiKey offers the world's largest selection of electronic components in stock and available for immediate shipment. Maiora Electronics is an authorized distributor of semiconductors and electronic components for over 1,100 manufacturer brands worldwide. They specialize in the rapid introduction of new products and technologies for design engineers and consumers. They offer a very long list of products including semiconductor, interconnect, passive, and electromechanical parts. Jag Electronics Enterprise offers affordable and high-quality electronic parts, camera, IC, components, embedded systems controllers, LEDs, sensors, cables, various electronic modules, DC motors, servo, robotics parts, PCB design and fabrications, engineering services and a lot more. Today Reown Online is an e-commerce provider of pro audio and lights equipment and home audio video equipments. They ship same day when they receive customers' order and payment. They have about 6,000 different items to choose from. Alexan's vision is to be a major component supplier in the Philippine market with the mission of helping local electronics industry start up its research and development activities. As its long-term goal, Alexan aims to establish closer ties with the academe. It believes that the convergence of the academe's strong educational foundation and the industry's application of these tools will help in shaping the country's future engineers. Maiora Electronics is one of the leaders of distributors of electronic parts in the Philippines. The brand is known to provide electronic parts to Manila and the Philippines. They cater to both commercials as well as industrial segments requirement. The company is known to offer shopping options for power supply, components, LCD and displays, Raspberry Pi, robotics and so on. Other than buying online, you can personally consult the following stores.